everybody, and welcome to my channel where I plan on posting a lot more crafting videos of how to do things, shortcuts, and other things. So up front, I ask if you do wind up liking this video that you subscribe to my channel. So today we're going to be making the giant lollipop decorations out of the Dollar Tree pool noodles. So I have here all of the things we need for it. We need 2 pool noodles for each one to make them this size. I use a PVC pipe. This I get from the hardware store. It's already cut to 24 inches. And then there's ribbon, the basket bags that I use for on top. I use duct tape to make the stripes, packing tape, and I do have a glue gun out, and I know what you're thinking, that I said I wasn't going to use the hot glue to hold it together. I do use the hot glue at a couple other steps though, and not much of it. So to get started, the first thing you need to do is put 2 pool noodles together. So you could do this one of 2 ways. You could just do it with packing tape, or I like to do it a combination of hot glue and packing tape. So that's the way I'm going to show you. So first thing I do is I get a piece of packing tape, a pretty good length of it, and I just put it on the table right here. So I have it ready. And then what I do is I put a very thin area of hot glue, and then I hold it together like that. And while I'm holding it together, I take the packing tape and I just put it over here just to reinforce it, make sure it's gonna hold together. But again, I mean, you could just use packing tape. So let me just set up another one. So again, I'm going to just do a very thin, you just want to do a very thin layer of the hot glue, or else, it tends to melt the pool noodle and drip out from the side. That's what you don't want. So again, I glued it, holding it together, and putting the packing tape over it. Alright, so that's that. The next thing you want to do is pick out your color tape. So I'm going to do the green on the white for this one. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to wrap pool noodle. I'm going to take the duct tape like that. Just keep wrapping it. You want to make sure as you're wrapping it though that you're pulling it tight, because you don't want it to bunch up when you're rolling it. So you want to make sure it's laying nice and flat, and that it's, so you're going to keep doing this. And this does a number on your hand after a while. I mean, I did, I think, almost 20 in one night, and my hand was killing me afterwards. I'm going to keep wrapping until we're halfway done. And then we're going to get to the rolling part and how I use the pattern. Alright, we're almost done. there's the stripe of it. And now we're going to get into the rolling part. We're going to show you how we use the packing tape. Alright, so here's the packing tape. So I just started off like that to have it ready. I'm going to make some room for myself right here. Okay, so you're going to start with either end and you're going to roll it like this. You know, get it as tight as you can, like that. Then when you have about this much done, I'm going to take the packing tape and just tape it around. I like this way better than the hot glue. I find the hot glue very hard to work with when you're doing this. Melts the pool noodle, gets on your hand. I mean, I did a couple, and I also thought it made the spiral look uneven. So, and again, I'm going to do another section and put the tape on. I'm going to keep rolling. And now I'm at the end. Here it is. And I'm going to get the tape here. Alright, I'm going to get the tape here. And this part, you need to make sure that it's holding it together good. So this part, I'm going to put a lot of tape. I'm going to start it there. I'm going to wrap it all the way around. All the way around, completely around. And there you go. But I'm going to also wrap it from this other side now to reinforce it, because you don't want it to come apart. So again, I'm going to put more tape like that, wrapping it all the way around. And then I'm also going to put another one across this way. And I'm going to wrap that one all the way around as well. There we go. And I'm going to do one more over here because I don't want this to fall apart. Right. And we're just going to go all the way around again. Okay. So then when you're done, it looks like this. I mean, you probably can't even tell the tape, but if you can, you won't be able to tell once we put the basket bag over it. So the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to put the PVC pipe in it. You know, the PVC pipe has some writing on one side, so I just make sure I put that side in what I consider the back. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to make an X, like right next to where it ends. I'm going to make an X. So I put my scissors in, I just cut a little X. Okay. So here it is. So then I try this out to make sure it fits. There we go. But here's where I use the hot glue again. So I get the glue gun, I just put some in this hole here. And then what I do is I put it on the PVC pipe about an inch down. And then I also do it up top. And then I take the PVC pipe and I just put it in here like that. Alright, so while I'm waiting for that to dry, so now it looks like this. Now I'm going to wait for that to dry, and I'm going to get my next steps out, which is the basket bag, which is also from Dollar Tree. I'm going to get that ready. And something I noticed when I was making these actually is most of the material that is used in this is made in the USA. The pool noodles made in the USA, the duct tape brand color tape, this is made in the USA, and also the PVC pipe is made in the USA. So I'm going to get the basket bag ready. I'm just going to open it up. I find this easier than using the roll style thing. It's already cut. You will have to, once you put it on your pool noodle lollipop, you will have to cut a little bit of it off. Then what I also do is I cut a piece of ribbon to tie around it and hold it together. And then I also cut a longer piece in whatever color you want to tie around the lollipop as the very last step. So I'm going to do white and green since that's the color of this lollipop. I'm going to just curl it together. So there's one. And then there's the other one. So now I have all that ready. And you're done with the ribbon now, you're done with the packing tape, you're done with the hot glue. So the last step is just the bag and the ribbon. So let's see if we are ready. So here it is right now. And we're going to just put it in here. And in the basket bag, like that. Then I am going to just get the ribbon, and I'm going to just tie the ribbon around here. And I'll just tie it in a knot. And then I'm going to get the curly ribbon that I curled. And I'm going to just tie that in a bow right around here. Okay, so there you go. And then I think this is a little too long, so I just take the scissors and I cut off a little bit. I'll do right now. There you go. And here is the pool noodle lollipop using the packing tape to hold it together. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And again, if you liked it, please subscribe as I will be posting more crafting videos.